Vehicle thefts of the Lexus RX is continuing to be a big problem in the Greater Toronto Area, and last month I had a video talking about the news article on CBC where a loyal Lexus owner got his car stolen. So when he bought the brand new Lexus RX350h, he installed an IGLA system which caused a $20,000 repair bill. You remember that news? There is more news on this loyal owner, and let's get to it. Hey, it's LSFT here today, and today I'm here to talk about a sad news. A loyal Lexus owner is no longer loyal. I think 3 strikes, you're out, Lexus. Last month, I posted a video about a CBC article talking about a loyal Lexus owner. His car got stolen and he bought another one, and then it got stolen again. So on the third try, he installed an IGLA system and the situation ended up with a $20,000 warranty dispute between the installer and Lexus Canada and himself, where Lexus Canada said that it's no longer under warranty because they installed an aftermarket system and that caused the problem. And then the installer said the IGLA system did nothing wrong with the wiring. So they didn't think that they made any mistakes. So he was stuck in between the two. So then he had the IGLA system taken out, and the car was then repaired. And then the car was stolen again. And now let's go through the news article to see what actually happened. Follow me on Instagram at LSFT videos. You can see updates on my experience with the NX 450 Plus, which may not be shown on any future videos. You can also reach out to me via direct messaging if you have any questions on your Lexus. If you like this video, you can provide me feedback in the comments below, like this video, and share it with your friends. This definitely will help me with the YouTube algorithms. Press the subscribe button and bell icon and get notified when new videos show up. And lastly, if you want to support me further, you can provide me a super thanks, which is greatly appreciated. And now let's continue with the video. So here we have it, CBC's article posted on October 13th, so this is not that old. So his dealership told him to remove an anti-theft device. Now his car has been stolen again. North York man who's twice unlucky vows not to buy another Lexus. So let's scroll down and see. So you know that this was the article that we were talking about last month, and now it says, months after a North York man's dealership told him to remove the aftermarket anti-theft device from his new Lexus, the $75,000 vehicle was stolen from the TTC parking lot on October 3rd. So TTC is Toronto Transit Commission. So this is our bus. So you actually park there and you can go ride the bus. So ride the better way. But unfortunately, it got stolen from there. So the theft marks the second time in 9 months that Mitchell and his wife have had a new Lexus, in particular stolen from the Wilson subway station parking lot. It's also the third time in the last year that they have a car stolen. That is crazy. I don't know how unlucky this person is. I've heard people having a Lexus got stolen and then they parked in the parking thing, the garage. Everything started getting better. But very unlucky to have his car stolen 3 times. So then what they're saying is it's very frustrating. When we tried to put security in the car, they forced us to take it out. This seems to be the worst you can ever get. So let's see what they say. So the couple, their new Lexus, they got it in mid-July. They then had an aftermarket device, the anti-theft device installed because they didn't want to lose another vehicle. But when they took it to Kenshaw Toyota dealership to get a mechanical problem diagnosed, they were hit with a $20,000 bill to fix wiring they were told that had been damaged by the device, voiding their warranty at the same time. Alright, so they're saying that 2016 to 2021 Lexus RX has been the number one stolen in 2021 in Ontario, and I know that that continues. So then, if we continue to scroll down, let's see what they say here. They said that the salesperson recommended the device, but then the dealership had denied the assertion. As warranty negotiations continue, the couple opt for a cheaper temporary fix for their mechanical problems and a metal bar that crosses the steering wheel to deteriorate thieves. So, meaning definitely his car's been fixed in some shape or form, and it looks like they said it's a temporary fix. And then what they also did was they had a metal bar, meaning they have a steering wheel lock. Unfortunately, steering wheel locks really don't do much because they can cut the steering wheel and just pull the lock out. So I don't know what they did. Hopefully the car gets recovered, but we really don't know. But one thing I think everybody here owning a 2023 Lexus RX need to be concerned about. So we didn't find in previous videos saying that the new RX, the new Gen RX is harder to be stolen. It seems like they actually own a brand new 2023 RX350h and it's been stolen. So meaning the new RX are still being prone to be stolen. I just don't know how they stole it. It is something that you need to protect what you own. So then on October 3rd, the wife called the husband and saying that her Lexus app indicated the car was no longer where she parked it. So then that's the beauty of the new systems. There's a GPS that you know where your car's been parked, but they found it's no longer there. So let's continue. So they're saying, what has become of Toronto? It's beyond frightening. It's more disturbing than anything else. You don't have a sense of personal belonging in that you can't hold on to anything. You can't keep anything. And I'm as frustrated as this guy here because reality is car being stolen 3 times. You get something nice, it gets stolen. I guess some people would say buy an EV because they don't steal them as much because other markets don't need it. Maybe they should just get the RZ450e if they really wanted to continue to be a loyal Lexus owner. Unfortunately, I think Lexus has lost this couple's ownership and probably their friends and their family because they're going to definitely say their car got stolen 3 times and this whole story is definitely going to be on the top of their mind. Let's continue. So they now talk about TTC, which is the Toronto Transit Commission, and they're saying that TTC is putting cameras in high-use parking lots. So given both of the couple's Lexus vehicles were stolen from the exact same parking lot, and they're saying that he's upset with TTC for not providing more security on their lots. So the Toronto Parking Authority manages the TTC's Wilson Station lot using a private security firm that conducts routine patrols, saying, okay, and TTC special constables also patrol that lot. It just seems that maybe they really need to have gates and stuff to really protect their cars. I just don't know how people go in and then 2 cars go out without patrols knowing. But again, it's a big lot as well. So just to get a sense of Wilson Station, so you can see here, this is TTC's Wilson Station, and you can come here and look at, there's actually a charge to park, so meaning just to get in, and then also 881 spots. So there's a lot of cars on that lot if it's full, and it seems to be a problem. So any Lexus owners, don't park at this Wilson Station. I don't know, but it seems like there's a lot of parking spots. There's actually a cost to park on it. I don't know if you have to pay to get in and then or you actually pay when you leave. So I don't know what happens, but it seems like you just can go in and then maybe pay it at the station instead of actually having someone at the gate. But 881 possibilities of cars to be stolen. So then let's continue here. It says we're looking for other ways to improve security and deteriorate thefts, including installing cameras in high use lots. Safety and security remain our top priority at all times. All right, so then he says he thinks that the Lexus RX350 base model should come with better anti-theft protection, and the company itself should offer owners more ways to protect their vehicles given Lexus is Ontario's most stolen car model. And when you look at my sales reports, you can see that Lexus is actually selling more vehicles this year in Canada. But what does this all mean? It could mean that people still like the Lexus models, but in the Greater Toronto area, we're seeing high theft rates, especially on the RX. All right, let's continue. So this time, Lexus Canada has finally responded. So let's see what they say here. Lexus Canada is sorry to hear about the stolen vehicle. And here it says, Lexus regularly introduces new or improved technical features to reduce the likelihood of a vehicle being stolen. But he added, greater demand for these vehicles in the overseas market leads to increased targeting of these vehicles by organized crime. A vehicle's anti-theft measures may do little in face of its appeal among thieves, agreed David Adams, President and CEO of Global Automakers of Canada. So we're also seeing that the problem is, even if you add anti-theft systems, there are ways around it, and I totally agree. So he says, Toyota products such as Lexus could be attractive to markets like the Middle East and Africa because Toyota parts are easily available and the vehicles have a reputation of durability. I don't think it really is about the technology. It's almost like where there's a will, there's a way. And I totally agree with this. They sometimes, even if you have the most secured vehicle, they can just lift your wheels up and then tow it away. If they really want your car, they'll find a way to get the car. I just don't know why he's been targeted 3 times. And one thing I would say is we are humans, we create security systems, but when there is humans involved, there are going to be things that's possible for them to actually find a way to undo it. So if you think about it, even though the IGLA system will help prevent, it doesn't mean it's 100%. So Adam doesn't think that it is possible to make a vehicle impenetrable to auto thefts, especially as more and more drivers rely on wireless systems that leaves vehicles vulnerable to being stolen. Thieves can exploit fobs, he says, by using a receiver device that intercepts the signal between a fob left on a keyring near the front door and the parked car in the driveway. He recommends keeping your keys away from the front door or protecting your fob with a Faraday bag, which shields the signal from outside receivers. So then they're saying that for the Lexus owner, he and his wife won't be buying another Lexus. What's the point of being someone's punching bag? So now, a loyal Lexus owner is no longer owning a Lexus. So what car will he buy? Don't know. I would say it is very unfortunate that they have to go through this, and Lexus, again, 3 strikes, you're out. So what will they buy? Most likely will not be a Toyota, it will not be a Lexus. Maybe when they look at the list of the least stolen vehicles, maybe they'll go on that list. It could be another brand, another luxury brand, or it could just be a brand that is non-luxury so that they can get over it and then be able to move on. Maybe a Tesla would work because they're not stolen as much because the demand in Middle East and in Africa is extremely low. And as I said, if they really wanted to continue to be a Lexus owner, maybe the RZ. The RZ is probably less being stolen because it's a pure BEV. And then with that being said, unfortunately, Ontario doesn't seem to have the RZ available yet. It's only sold in BC and Quebec, and in Toronto area, I haven't seen an RZ at all. So there we have it. Very unfortunate. I know most people who are watching my videos are Lexus owners. And what do you think? Are you concerned about your RX, your NX? And if you're in the Greater Toronto area, what measures are you doing to prevent your vehicle from being stolen? I myself park my car in the garage. That's most of the case. And fortunately, I do not need to go and do the GO train ride or the TDC ride, so I don't park in those parking lots as much. But again, touching wood, it's still possible that I'm parking in a parking lot in a mall that it still gets targeted. Fortunately, I do own an NX and not an RX, but will this impact Lexus's sales of RX? I really don't know. I hope that the government does more on this. Like, they have to protect the ports. They have to check every single container going out to ensure that whatever's going out is legit. And also, I know that the Toronto Police and the York Region Police, they're doing a lot of work trying to prevent vehicle thefts, but it continues to grow. I think everybody needs to do their part. Lexus Canada, you need to do your part. The police needs to do their part. Owners of the parking lots have to do their part. The federal, the provincial governments, you have to do your part to prevent vehicles from being stolen. And I think the most important thing is you. You need to make sure that your property is secured. Never park outside, park it in the garage if you can. It is very unfortunate that us as car owners have to take the extra measures to ensure that our cars are safe. What can we do? I really don't know, but as long as we try to protect our vehicles from thieves, I think that's the best we can do. I hope that you found that this video was useful, and until next video, drive safely and ensure your car is locked and your keys are hidden away. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please comment, like, share this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel and press that bell icon to get notified when new videos are posted. And if you'd like to support this channel, you can provide me a super thanks. And until next time, cheers.